obviously a lot of people gonna say something to me about this video, because Hampton, they don't like that, especially when it's the truth too. My 2 subscribers. Today I'm going to just be ranting about my life for real. I don't know, I just don't know how to feel about everything, so I was like, you know what, why not go on YouTube and talk to my little 2 subscribers, because you know, who else can I talk to? Like, so y'all, it's only been a week since I've had this hair in. For me, it's been 2.5 weeks. I guess I could start off talking about this YouTube stuff. So when it comes to YouTube, I don't know. Nobody really thinks YouTube is going to be easy when we start. But we also don't know, like, how hard it actually is, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not saying I thought YouTube was going to be easy peasy. Keep it a bug. But, I've been doing YouTube, I don't know, maybe like since May. That's like 2 months. Some people around me, some of my friends, has started YouTube like maybe between a week and like a month after me, and I'm seeing them got 500 views on their joint, hitting 200 to 300 subscribers, doing this, that, and the third. And I'm looking at their videos because I watch their videos. They're my friends. I'm a support no matter what. I'm looking at their videos, I'm like, okay, sis, like, you do that, I see you out here shining. And then I'm looking at my stuff, and my stuff barely surpasses 50 views, and my stuff gets like maybe 10 likes, and it's like, and then my subscriber count is at like a standstill, right? So I'm like looking, I'm like, well, why they just doing this and why they just doing that? And I don't even find myself doing that with just YouTube. I find myself doing that in just like life. And I try not to do the comparing thing. I really do. But like sometimes it's just hard because it's like human nature. Like I'll see my friends, they just got a new car. One of my friends just moved into a new apartment and stuff. And they all my age. And I'm like, yo, so you bossed up for real. I mess with it. But you bossed up or whatever, and I'm still with like 120 subscribers, and still living with my moms and all that other stuff. I don't got no car, I don't got no license, none of that. And I'm just thinking like, yo, like, why is this like this for some people and not like this for me? One of my friends put out a video, her first video, and got over 1,000 views. So I'm like looking at their stuff, I'm like what am I doing that's different than them? Because I've been doing this like a little bit longer, and they going up, and I'm like, yo, like, what I'm doing wrong? What I realized, first of all, I can't do the comparing thing at all. Like, I know that. I can't do the comparing thing at all because everybody's situation different. And so I can't really, like, be, like, mad. I've really been sitting here trying to figure out, like, what can I do to make this more entertainable for y'all? Because when I go back and watch my videos, I be cracking up at myself. But obviously, y'all don't got that same, y'all ain't got that same energy. I be looking at my friends' videos, and I be seeing their stuff, and I'm like, okay, well, I mean, she's not really like on no funny type time. She's on some just trying to be cute type time. I'm like, okay, so maybe that's the approach I need to take, trying to be cute. Because like every time I do like a little video or whatever, especially a makeup or a hair video, it's always like the cute comes at the end. I be a crackhead throughout the entire video though. I don't know if that's what y'all want to see. Like I need y'all to let me know what y'all want from me, because this is kind of like, it's kind of like discouraging when you sitting here putting out all this effort for something and you know you're not getting the energy that you're putting out. Like, I think what I've decided on though is to not really focus on subscriber count at all. I think that might be my biggest mistake with this whole thing. I'm not going to focus on it because nothing's going to happen overnight. So what I'm focused on it for. And I know a lot of the people that subscribe to me are males too, because I mess with a lot more boys than I mess with girls. So you a male, you might not want to see every video. So what you want to see? Like, let me know. Like, the feedback is everything, good or bad. Like, give me feedback. Like, let me know what it is. Okay, so next, let's talk about Hampton. It's a lot, okay? It's a lot to unpack about Hampton. Can we just take a second to think about all high school seniors that missed their senior year and now are missing their freshman year of college? I just want to talk about it. Like, let's just talk about it, because that's really ridiculous to me. Like, I've never even been the type to be like really hype over that stuff, but the fact that like I don't have a choice in none of it, like, I don't know, that's been messing me up too. Like, but like, I'm not mad at them. Like, I understand their safety concern, like 100%, and I'd probably rather stay home than go there and contract the virus. And let me get into the people at Hampton, okay? Tell me how I can talk about the people at Hampton and I ain't even stepped foot on the campus yet though. That's funny. That's real funny. Like, yo. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. One of the rumors about Hampton students is that they bougie. So I went down there for ASD and honors this weekend, and I asked them about it. Like, I'm gonna be straight up. Like, I'm gonna always ask what I gotta ask. I ain't gonna hide it for nobody. I was like, so are y'all bougie here? But I just straight up asked them. And he like, no, that's really like a rumor. Like, we not really like that for real. But you go on these kids, like, you go on these Hampton kids Instagrams and stuff, and you see them rocking Balenciagas, like all designer. I'm like, so is it a flex for the gram? Like, what is it? Like, cause you just told me y'all not bougie, but y'all Instagram saying otherwise. I just peep, like, a lot of the people there, if they not flexing or whatever, they just come from wealth, bro. I'm from the trenches. We don't come from wealth, bro. It's like the way these kids rock it, whole different breed. I was never raised like, I ain't never had the newest Gucci, the newest Louis, the newest Chanel. Like, it was never me. Or always had the newest sneakers either. Like, it's never been me. My pocket's not cut that way. So when I see people rocking all of that and stuff and then acting all bougie because that's where they come from, like, that's how they was raised, it just be like, it just turned me off a little bit, because it's like, that's not genuine to me, I guess you could say. Like, the vibe is just off for me because that's not how I was raised. For me, that's not a flex. That's just like, how you throwing what you're privileged to have, and it's not even yours. It's most likely your parents, because your parents got it for you. How you throwing that in somebody's face though? Yeah, flex for me is being self-made. You got Gucci because you got Gucci. You know, you got Louis because you bought it yourself. You went out and worked hard for your own car. And then it be so many arguments, and I can't even cap. I've been in my own little arguments. I mean, yo, it's so bad because they had me out of character in these little group chats. Like, I was ready to fight, like go over there, and like, it was about to be a whole rumble. I ain't going to hold you, and I probably would have went over there knowing it wasn't going to be a one, and still went over there by myself. Like, that's how mad I was. I ain't going to put nobody's business out there. But people just really, like, they really rude, especially in these group chats. And then I check somebody, because first of all, you ain't about to disrespect me, and then I'm not about to sit here and be a bystander while you disrespect somebody else. So I'll let somebody know. I let people know straight up. And I ended up having a couple arguments because of that. And a lot of people ended up having a couple arguments. And then it's all this drama. Like, people be arguing over dumb stuff. And then people start drama because they feel like it. They'll be like, I'm bored. Y'all want to be messy? And then ask somebody that everybody don't like. in a group chat. So I can't bang with somebody that's like that. Like, you so worried about everybody else. Why you not worried about getting a bag? Like, go get yourself your own bag, not your mama's bag. You know what it really remind me of? It remind me of girls in Philly, like when I'm trying to escape. Girls in Philly will really do that to you and really be real rude and disrespectful to you for no reason, because they feel like it, because they're bored. I'm just learning, like, as I go through, and I'm kind of glad we have this extra period of time too, that we're not going back since we doing remote learning. I'm kind of glad that we had this extra period of time, because now I'm still learning who I can mess with and who I can't mess with. So next is these Hampton boys. Now this is where I messed up big. I asked my bigs. I think I asked both of them, actually. Both girls. I asked them about Hampton boys. Both of them said it's not really the best option. Like, they really not all that. Like, don't fall for it, because they'll have you caught up. Like, they let me know, right? But why did I ask them too late?
You stupid.
I mean, 2 entanglements. Put it on and make an entertainment. Yeah, make it an entanglement. If y'all want a story time, let me know. One of them was like, this is not funny. This is not funny. One of them was messing with me while he was talking to somebody else. I didn't know that, though. I didn't know he was talking to somebody else until the next day. The other one, I really liked the other one. I met him a while ago. And the other one sat there, was leading me on for a very long time. Basically tried to make me seem like a second option because I'm dark skinned. Don't even look at me like that. That page was a different page. This page is, she cooler now. She know what it is. So if y'all want a story time, let me know. Yo, I was drooling. Yo, I could laugh at it now, but I was really mad when it first happened. Like, I didn't even step on campus and have 2 entanglements. Let me know. Look, we got the front out. So the transition from high school to college socially, I realized, first of all, that a lot of friends were in-school friends, and also that a lot of friends will not be like friends. People that I've always been with, always stuck my neck out for, don't even talk to me. Not on no I'm busy type time, but like they'll go out or do anything like that and I don't get a call, nothing. I'm not being included in stuff. People not texting me no more. People not calling me just to talk or say hi. People only text me when they want something. People I consider my best friends was acting weird, and I lost people that I considered best friends. I call myself like, okay, well, let me get closer to my college friends. I've been talking to my college friends since December. I'm getting closer with them or whatever, and some of them is acting the same way. And I only met y'all maybe like once or twice. Some of them I never even meet. So I'm like, that's interesting, because why is y'all acting funny, but then in a group chat you'll smile in my face? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's confusing me and my homegirls, because how do you have a secret problem with me? Like, how do you have an issue and you're not saying nothing to me, but you smiling in my face though? You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make no sense. How do you consider yourself my friend, but then I have to hear back from somebody else that you don't like me? That's happened a lot, and it got me mad tight, because I feel as though if you really my friend, why couldn't you have just told me instead of having to tell this person, and now this person probably told my business to yada da and yada da and yada da. I don't even know them. I don't even talk to them, but now they all know our business because you ain't want to come talk to me. Taking that, if that's what it is, then that's what it is. I'm never going to beg for nobody's friendship. Another thing I want to talk about is colorism. Now I know that's deep. I know everybody probably gonna be like, oh no, time to click off the video, but let me talk. Let me say my little piece. When it comes to life in general, I've experienced colorism, of course, you know, but it's not as blatant in Philly, especially with niggas. Like, they just looking to hit, basically, so they don't really care what you look like sometimes. Recently, during my transition, you know, in Hampton, I've realized that a lot of these Hampton guys, there's a lot of unconscious colorism. I don't know what to say, because then it's also gonna sound like I'm like in my feelings about it and I'm hurt, but I'm really not. Like, it's not just me that realizes it. Like, they just prefer light-skinned girls 9 times out of 10, or Spanish girls going there. Like, anybody lighter than me, they look at them primarily. Like I just told y'all, one of my little entanglements did that too. Like, treat me like a second option because I was dark. It's really funny to me because I'm going to a black college, yet instead of some racist things I would have to deal with at a PWI, I had to deal with colorist things at a HBCU. The best thing I've learned to combat all of that is to just love myself. Like, if they don't see that I'm really a thorough John, like as long as I keep that mentality up, I'ma just let them not pick me, because they're gonna pick me once they realize, oh, she really a John. Like, she really thorough for real. She really a good John. So they're gonna realize I'm a good John, but by the time they realize, it's gonna be too late. Dana Jones shot. What I want to really talk about is my business. So I've been thinking about opening a business for a while. It was going to be featuring my clothing designs and my customized sneakers, and I'm trying to decide if I should or if I shouldn't right now because of Rona. Yeah, so I kind of really want to do that, and I don't know. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos on it and stuff, like, and how to start one, but I don't really know. Ow, what the hell? Anyway, I don't really know, like, if it's worth starting now or if I should just wait for it. And I also wanted to start a separate business as well for hair and makeup, because I also do that. So I'm trying to decide, like, is it worth it? Like, what do I do? Those are just two of the businesses I'm thinking of starting up, because I'm trying to figure out how to profit off of my, like, trades, off of my skills that I had. If any of y'all got any tips or saw any good videos on it, if y'all could, like, you know, slide them down below. Thanks. I just wanted to get on here also and talk about the movement too, because, you know, a lot of people treat it as a trend, and it's not a trend at all. I think I mentioned this in my other video, but most of y'all know that I'm an activist, an environmental justice and civil rights activist. When everything first happened and Philly had their first protest, I was at the first protest, and I was at the second protest, and then I went to one more. So I was out there protesting, but it kept, you know, it's not safe. It's really difficult to me because I don't know how else I can help, because it's so dangerous protesting, people kidnapping protesters and stuff like that. Like, it's a lot. My thing is, what do I do? You know, like, that's my biggest question now. What do I do from here to help the cause? I can't go out, but what can I do from home? Sign petitions, I've donated, and I think that's where a lot of people are at with it. Me and my friends created a whole social media move. So it's like, what else can we do? Like, because we running out of ideas here and we still want to help. Like, if anybody knows how you can help from home, like, please, you know, link something to that, or like help us help everyone. And it's really frustrating, especially as an activist, where people actually look to me for the next step, and people actually like DM me like, okay, so what's the next step? I can't tell you because I don't know. Keep it a buck. Like, I just keep giving petitions. Not even just on the Black Lives Matter movement, not even just on that issue, but like on the stuff happening in Yemen. I've been supporting black-owned businesses. Like, it's hard because you don't know what your next step is, and the best step at that. So if y'all know, or if y'all have any ideas, let me know, please. Okay, so that is the end of this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And don't just listen to me say it too, actually do it. Like, you could subscribe, like, you could just hit the button, it's free. You could become part of the gang, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.